And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all
Today's random right action days, we have Luke Atkins. He decided he was going to jump from 25,000 feet. But wait, without a parachute. And no, his friend's not going to catch him and ride down with him. He's going to jump into a net. No, you heard that right, a fucking net. And the Margin Bear, you guessed it.
What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Packers, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Antonio Gibson, touchdown, Falcons. Antonio Gibson, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Here's Cooper. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Second and 10. Cooper will look to throw it. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Christian Watson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Hilliard now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw. And complete to Drake London.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Madden with that whole shit. Come on.
That's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Now Cooper looks to throw. And Martin's got it. Complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Cooper. He's got it. He's caught.
Good shit. Fuck it.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Oh.
2 receiving touchdowns for him.
God.
How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hilliard now from his end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
I'm running full speed. They fighting off the block and they will.
Inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
I'm throwing the ball. He never thought. Come on, what's going on? I've been through the fucking.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. I was waiting for them to get
what
their
the fuck
first
is going
because
on?
the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have specialist people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Hilliard.
Oh my God! No.
Right there as that one's going to blow up in their faces. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Ask them to hold their blocks when a runner is
Come on, man. All three of them, no build.
Often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
Now back to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Amali Hooker. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
It's already shaking from Madden this game. I mean, they just, oh.
A great effort there. 44 yards. And the Packers are able to strike.
No pressure, no coverage. That's wild.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half, but not in the first game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing.
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of a quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. That's pulled in at the 32. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. He was hoping to get to the edge, but it did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Cooper. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over possession here up at the 44. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Oh, the ball.
And down he goes. Trenton Simpson, he just flew in there to drop it. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Back to throw.
Get the fuck out of here.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And his drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And then, of course, wide open people, we just, oh my God. If he would have been close to him, he would have went straight to him for a pick. Could have been decent coverage. Still would have been a pick.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded at the 20.
Come on, man.
Across the 20 before going out of bounds. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular.
Man, you stood. Oh my God, he just stood there waiting.
Throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back.
Yes.
Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
From the 27, Cooper. He's got it.
Oh my goodness.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Good shit. Good shit, man. Good shit.
We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, they come out and take a look at him.
That's
we will step
crazy,
aside
man.
for just a moment. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Troy Anderson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Cooper. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw here. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. They'll look to throw here. He's got it to Gibson. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Now 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
I wasn't supposed to do that.
Jair Alexander. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. This defense, 3 interceptions now. And, Charles, obviously that one for the pick 6. That gives them a 3-possession lead, and they are really in the driver's seat.
Makes you imagine what that lead could become with another half of football left to play, because the way they're getting after it, partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of a lead, not out of the question, and neither is another pick 6.
Hilliard now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Trying to be sneaky.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air.
I'm pushing the fucking button. Why is he not throwing
This
the
is
ball?
by Gibson. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
They go play action here on 1st down. That is
Wrong button. Panic.
For the 4th time today.
Panic.
Picked up by Jair Alexander. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh my God, you missed that. You missed. Oh my God, he was running straight to you and you fucking still went.
Really good effort. He does it
Yes, sir.
himself, picks up 15, also picks up the 1st down.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another 1st down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, it's Parker. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This 2nd and 4.
I bumped up into each other. This game is setting up. That's crazy.
They'll keep it on the ground. Parker. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they?
Stood
A
up
lot
over the
more
ball.
effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. And before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it's really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spent a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes
Oh, they
that'll
take
work
that
just
off.
fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
That should just be a goddamn
85
fiend.
yards rushing for him as he has been tough
Not
to stop here
juking,
this
maybe
first half.
give me a speed.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 61 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
He'll drop to throw.
Of course. And that's just say good accuracy. How the fuck does that even consider good accuracy? This motherfucker.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh my God. Oh. Hey, I can't.
Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Of course.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Of course.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Chris Godwin, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now down to 20.
34, Falcons 14. Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now If you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Here's Cooper. Off play action. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Off the play fake. Cooper. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 41-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo.
Oh, shit.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Cooper now to throw on 2nd down.
Good breed.
Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. This pass is caught by London. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Work.
A quick throw here out wide to Pitts. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second in a couple.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now a 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the
God, that's a fucking play action. Timing was off.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, as a lineman, they're trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Cooper will look to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, come on.
And it falls down
Good defense, fellas. Good defense.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. Here's Cooper.
I got stuck on mine. I didn't want to beat it. Well, like, God damn, I didn't want to.
57 yards.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line.
That was good boxing too.
The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job.
And it's a Packers touchdown from 6 yards away. And the Packers are able to stretch out their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Hilliard now from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Like they running down here too. I'm really running up to you.
Looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Chris Godwin with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now down to 20.
Falcons 21. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
They're on 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Oh,
Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll try the left side. Parker. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A handoff for Mitchell running left. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Nifty footwork at the 45.
No matter what, I'm always running into someone else getting blocked.
Takes it inside the 40. 15 more there, and
I
they're on a
tried
roll.
to
It's another first down.
yeah.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Oh, he sheds himself free. Chris Jones on the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Well, I can't get the motherfucker that I had first.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Cooper looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. In motion left goes Watson. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Shit, that was a good-ass game.
They go for big yardage, and here they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8.
Come on, boy. This shit.
1 yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys are
Crazy, got them going off the Indian and everything, though. It's just crazy.
They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out, and the Packers are able to extend their lead. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass.
Instead of trying, he's going to jump over, I guess. That was a sweet back in the work.
After getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Hilliard now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And down he'll go at the 25. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll drop to throw. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs. Unfortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere.
Thank you, man. I guess.
They've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
My dumb ass. Thank you again, man.
He's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up.
Stayed over there.
They got burned there a bit for first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Falcons. Antonio Gibson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now down to 20. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he's going to keep this again.
They won't even let him tackle him.
As he stopped in the back.
Ran swung with his arms down.
Loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Well, sometimes that option can get bogged
crazy.
down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Fielded at about the 28. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm not throwing a fucking bullet. God damn it, man.
Playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off.
Stop lying, Charles Davis. I'm not one of the most accurate guys in the league.
But defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty
Didn't
well.
I mean, I guess Matt Ryan
Their
is.
timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
Man, he's going for shit, huh?
He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
He ain't going for shit.
Offense on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6
shit.
thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
I don't like this.
They're going to look to throw. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris.
Okay, then, guys.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Yeah, my guy really do. Damn. good. He came in handy.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Back to throw again. Touchdown! Drake London. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Let's see what we get.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. An inside give, Brown. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. And they'll indeed take a knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is. I want